and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to be working on issue 60 of the Moomin House from DeAgostini. Let me go ahead and get the book open, then we'll get the parts out. This one is, we're going to be doing more of the books for the bookshelf, and we're also going to be doing the beams for the roof. For the second floor roof. So we have beam A, beam C, beam E, and I'm kind of putting them in order and in place where they go. Beam D, beam B is a very short one. J, L, and these shorter ones will go underneath the larger ones. G, K, H, I, and F. And we have some more books along with actually it's smaller books, it looks like. Looks like we got smaller books. Covers are smaller. I think these are all going to be single thickness books. So I can move this out of the way. I'm going to bring over the purple mat. People have made jokes about the fact that I got this little purple mat to protect the cutting mat. So we're going to take beam A, we're going to put it on here like this. Position the beam is shown, diagram, position. Okay. So next goes beam K. And I think what they're saying is all the letters, for right now, all the letters have to go up, be face up. F, beam I, had F again, and I've got K on here backwards actually. That would not have done well. Have been a very good thing to do. So now we've got beam C and beam L. L is going to go over here like this. There are two notches in beam L. Got one here and one here. The L is going to go between the notches like that. Then we get beam J. We're going to stick this one on here. Right now I'm just setting these in place. So let me go back and let me go back, take these apart, put glue in there, and put them back in place. We're using wood glue here. I am going to have to go back and take a Q-tip to get the excess out of the corners. And I just put beam I on here backwards. Get it together, Buck. Letters are all on the same side. So there's K. There's a K, I, and F. And we're going to go back here. Make sure we got this right. Beam C. The C right here. Then beam L. And we're going to put J over here. So L and J are going to face the same direction. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So you've got the L and J facing the same direction. Let's turn the page. We have beam E, which is going to go under here like this. The E is going to be up here, same as the C, and it's going to go underneath J and L, just like this. Come on, fit down on there. There we go. There's that one, a little bit of glue squeezed out. But now these are together. Got a little bit of excess there. These are together. Now we're going to take D and H. D is going to be on this side. H is going to be over here. And we're going to put it on just like that. Again, a little bit of excess glue squeezing out. We have D and H just like that. Let's go ahead and turn the next page, because it does say to paint it dark brown. I'm not going to. Same with the last two, B and G. But once that is done, it then has you bring over the floor, put it in the same direction like this, and beams from step 5. I believe this was step 5. Look back real quick. Yeah, beams E and K, that was from step 5. So it's going to go on here, I believe, just like that. So let me go ahead and put some glue on here. Sorry if I was off screen. So we're going to put this on here, matching the outline that is on the roof pieces. I just slid a little bit. Oops, wrong end here. There we go. Getting the excess off of here. That should be okay. Making sure everything is lined up correctly. Then we're going to take step 2, and it's going to go up here. Oh, duh. I'm putting it on backwards. That's better. It's going to go on here like this. Again, we're going to line up everything like that. We're going to line up the outlines. I had to think there for a second. There will be gaps. Instead of putting it on the beams, I'm going to put it on the roof board this time. Oops, way too much there. a little bit of this already. So we can now set this down in place, lining up with the roof, the ceiling, however you want to call it. Was not, yes, it's wanting to be a little bit wonky. You can see that gap right there. Need to fix that gap, and the way to do that is I've got this part lined up. So I'm going to put that on there. Make sure these are all lined up. We're going to clamp this, making sure that the outline is not visible. We're going to clamp here. We're going to clamp each one of these that we can, where we can. Just like that. That should be good. That should be good. That should be good. I am a little concerned. I think the wall will fit. There might be a little spot right here where it might not. So that's got that in place. Then we're going to take this, we're going to turn it over. We're going to put it in place here. And I'm going to clamp it here and here. We're going to do it this way instead, because putting the glue onto the ceiling did not work as well as I had hoped. Set this in place. Again, lining up the outlines. Only the first one went down perfectly. That shifted as I put the clamp on it. Since this is all on one side of the piece of wood, it should be good. Although it is a little bit shifted here. So we're going to start with this one. Clamp it here. Another clamp here. And a third clamp right here. That should hold it in place. Just looking, there are two last pieces to go on. Beam B is going to go right here and right up to this edge here. You can see the outline of where beam B is supposed to go right there. Dropped it and smeared glue. So let's go ahead and make sure this is lined up where I want it. Biggest thing is I need to make sure that this gap is correct. And then G is going to go right here. We can do the glue just like that. Put this piece on. Like that. And I bumped this one. So let's get these, if I can get a clamp on both of them, probably not. This again, right there. That one should be good. So now that's assembled. We're going to set it off to the side and let it dry. And we're going to bring the books over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut these. I mean, you've seen all this before. I'm going to cut these. I'm going to cut the books. They're single wide books. I'll come back, do the outro showing the how the ceiling went together and how the books went together after everything is done. So I'll be back. Okay, so this is dry now. Should work okay. We've got the spot here for the long wall to go through, and this spot for the narrow wall. So this should be good. And then I just finished. Where's the tweezers? That's going to work a little bit better because these are so small. These are smaller books. And we'll do it this way because they're not. But I've finished the 10 smaller books now. And we'll go ahead and set them into the bookshelf. That one flipped around, so let's try it this way instead. We're going to use the tweezers to put them in. And I'm actually trying to alternate them a little bit. Get different colored books together because you would, well, you might, I think you actually probably would keep all the same color spines together. But I like giving a little bit of variety. Right now, I'm not gluing these in. I think eventually I will need to because otherwise they'll just keep falling all over the place like they are right now. Keep dropping them in there. They end up flat. Having to pop them in there like this. Two more to go. I'm just looking at the way they've got the bookshelf. It's kind of funny because it looks like I have more books than they have in the instructions. This last one in there. Come on. They are a little bit interesting to handle. That's why I said probably need to glue them in here. Let's see. Actually, we're going to put this one here, if I can get it. We're going to end up with books all over the place. I'm hoping there's enough to actually make it look completely full. But there is the bookshelf as it stands right now. So, appreciate you stopping by. Hope you're enjoying this build. Lost my train of thought. I'm actually still on the Sunday stream. But like I said, appreciate you stopping by. It's kind of different for something to watch, I think. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified of any time I post new content. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow, and I will see you in the next video. Buckman's Model
trusted model